This weekend, I must say, I must congratulate. It's a great product, fantastic product, slept like a baby. But big shout out and congrats to you, Melo.
What made you do that? What made you get into the marijuana business?
You want to ask the question?
No. That's. I'll follow it up with that. But
I wanted to know.
What? Why I wanted to get in?
Yeah.
I sat back. This is all honesty. I sat back for years and watched. Just aside from me loving it, like enjoying it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I grew up on. You know what I mean? Like the environment. That environment. I grew up in that environment with
just
cannabis.
Walk outside and smell.
With cannabis was just that was the thing. You get what I'm saying? So when you growing up in that environment, and then you see people that you grown up with that get in trouble for that get arrested and do time, and it's like, damn, like this is all of this over this, right? So take aside my, the recreational part of it, that carries with you, and then it's like you get to the league and you bet not use it. You getting penalized more for that than you do for anything else at one point in time in the NBA, and it's like you don't really understand it, and so many people is fighting it, trying to neglect it and say negative shit about it, but the science is saying everything. The data, this is where you use data.
Yeah.
Right? This is where the analytics comes in that.
Or
use the analytics in the right way.
Yeah, you put Bud Light and all the beer sponsors all over.
Yeah, but then it was
games.
like, I always wanted to figure out how to get into the industry.
Right.
But it was an illegal industry.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it just so happened at the time that I got to Portland, and it just sparked my interest even more because I was already doing the wine. And it was like, if I'm doing the wine, it's the same soil. It's the same shit. I might as well create my own strand. And then I'm like, nah, you know what? I don't want to do my own strand because everybody's doing their own strand.
Yep.
How can I really make it to where it's though this is longevity? This is a brand. This is people feel safe when they, when they involved with the brand and they're affiliated with it. The messaging, the storytelling, but most importantly, the actual bud.
Yeah.
Right? The flower was very curated based off of analytics. You get what I'm saying? Off of what the people are actually out there smoking in different markets. My Portland shit is totally different than the New York shit. New York shit.
It's the environment, right?
Maryland shit gonna be totally different than New York shit.
Bring back that New York sour diesel. Bring that back.
I know.
Yeah.
But like you asked me why I wanted to do it, I just think it's so much bandwidth in the industry as opposed to just a negative connotation.
Yeah, there was definitely a stigma about it for a while.
Yeah, just a negative stigma about cannabis.